Greetings, gentle viewers!
And howdy!
Last time we ended our video by basically running through a whole bunch of battles, thus surely making people click away. Well, just to make sure that we continue to alienate our audience, we are going to start with more battles and also start with unlocking mystery points. So that way everyone will leave. Excellent, just what we want. We're at 36% destruction, 20 remembrance, and 11 analysis. We're making a lot of progress. I also grinded out some battles, so cool and stuff. Speaking of stuff, we're the Bittersweet Gamers.
We square?
I don't know what I'm doing anymore, apparently. But neither does anybody else, so let's go. At the moment, from the grinding that we did, we've got 13 mystery points, and I can't remember the exact amount. There's like 20-something that we haven't spent.
Right.
But I thought that the more interesting thing to spend these on would be the people.
Yeah.
So
we're probably going to get more out of that immediately.
Immediately, yeah. That way we'll have them when they update. Now, I wanted to start with Tomo from 45, which is listed as a different person than 85. Does she? She lives in 1945 with Miura's little sister Chihiro. So here's Erika Aiba, who is, Tama Okurabe, or maybe Tama Okurabe is Erika Aiba. There you go.
A mysterious girl, huh?
A unique point of view, lover of mystery novels.
Come on.
Well, I mean, they're not hiding it.
No, of course not.
Now for Chihiro Morimura.
As opposed to Miss Morimura or Yori Fuyusaka, who are all the same hecking person.
Or
maybe.
the woman who looks like Miss Morimura, which is a different listing.
Oh, of course she is.
Well, yeah, but we knew that. So let's see, this should have been the person who died? Oh, that person. Whoops, I moved.
You don't say!
The woman who looks like Miss Morimura.
Is in fact Miss Morimura.
Alright, Kiriko Doji, this would be Okino.
Yeah.
Now for BJ. I mean, what? There's nothing exciting. That's why I said this was going to run everybody off. Do we want to get the other people?
Why not? We've gone this far.
Okay, and we'll get the magical gun too.
Alright.
Right, that's basically exactly what we thought it was. I'm really glad they pointed out that Morimura
used it at the end of the Kurabe dream where he terminated everyone.
Yeah, I don't know about this killed everyone. It looks like he just shot them with a phaser.
That was his perspective, so that's how it's going to present the information from his perspective.
Now, everybody did react as though they died. It's possible that he did kill them all and didn't have it on stun.
Possible, okay,
That
fair
is
enough.
possible.
Whoa, hold on. Didn't he shoot?
But Amiguchi, or Ida, or whatever you want to call
him. He shot
him.
Amiguchi and he didn't die. He just kind of staggered and slumped down.
Yeah, thus it's plausible that he killed them, and it's plausible he did not. We just don't know.
Right.
So either could be true, and it's important that we keep that in mind. Professor Doji, of course. Mm-hmm. I assumed that he was the Shikishima guy.
Makes sense.
And who knows what we'll find with Takamiya's father.
Who knows how relevant he is, or if he isn't even one of the other protagonists' grown-up future self from the future in the past.
Maybe it's Tetsuya Ida. Maybe that's why Tetsuya Ida likes Yuki.
Dude, that's creepy.
Well, maybe Tetsuya Ida is Tetsuya Ida's child. I already floated the idea that Chihiro Morimura is Chihiro Morimura's child. What the heck? What the hecking heck? So we got 3% from that. Cool, huh?
On to battles.
We've done a couple more battles, grindy-wise.
Yeah.
So, this one. Horde of worker kaiju on the ground will appear.
Huh.
Wajima's cronies.
Oh, because I've certainly had some burning questions about those guys.
Well,
let me tell you what.
One of these days we'll actually get to do something with Nenji.
Right?
I find it highly amusing that Tomi has... It's not like that! In other words, the love dodecahedrotronifier has gotten much, much more complicated. We just haven't got to it yet because we can neither play Kisaragi or Ogata.
Yeah.
One day we will.
Okay, got it.
One day.
I'm there.
And definitely Natsuno, because everybody wants Natsuno around.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't Fluffy say that Miura had an implant or something that prevents brain overload?
Well,
I'm calling a plot hole.
This is just being like worn out, because after we do a battle, his brain overload will be gone.
All
But
right.
he's just not burning himself out. It's like you get to a point with the BOL, and then you're like, bleh, I can't do anymore.
All right,
However,
fair enough.
what we saw was people continuing to go on for hours after their BOL
Yeah.
was maxed out.
Yeah. You took that way more seriously than I was expecting you to.
I will never take something seriously you want me to, and I'll take everything seriously you don't want me to. We are friends.
All the people vanished from the city. It looks like the battlefield is totally empty.
That's pretty good. That's how we want it.
Yeah.
She really evacuated 1.2 million people. You did all that, Chihiro?
Well, you know, something teleporter and or data transfer, whatever's really going on here.
Yeah, seems like that.
That's crazy, Chihiro-chan. What did she even do?
The D-forces are coming. But it's like she said. Now we can fight without worrying about collateral damage.
Yikes. There's a ton of those bug guys coming this way.
They're bigger than tanks, but still too small for Sentinels. They'll be pretty hard for us to hit.
Are you kidding? We'll mow them the heck down.
Workers, about 8 meters in size. They're general-purpose drones that can handle any terrain.
I guess the problem is to easily take them out, we have to fire missiles, which is going to blow up the city. But, I mean, let's be frank. We're going to blow up the city to destroy all the workers, especially because nobody's here.
Yeah, exactly.
I would rather not level the city, but
But the alternative is worse. So
yeah, who am I going to worry about more? The integrity of the city,
or
or
the survival of the human race.
right?
They can also link up with the quadruped units. They form a kind of crane arm.
Really? That's kind of it. It does kind of look like a hand, doesn't it?
Yeah. And everything triggers. Wow, they weren't kidding. They were not kidding. I'll put a sentry gun right here.
Back me up!
Sentry gun seems really useful in this map.
I'll say it does. G4 is gonna go this way. G4 is gonna go this way. I feel like this game wasn't built for pausing and giving orders.
Well,
If you don't pause, I can see how this would be like kind of pressuring and
that's what you
difficult.
mean.
Like I get when it's time to give an order, the thing stops. But why would I not do this?
yeah.
Okay, G1 is gonna go over to where all the enemies are gonna drop. If there's something else he can do there, then you know that's good. Tomi stays there.
Okay, let's
Now,
do this.
because-
It's gonna be okay.
Because Natsuno has her level 10 skill, she wants to move and shoot.
Yeah. Run and
So-
gun is the correct term,
Let's turn this
Glebe.
around. Number 10, moving.
Unfortunately, see, warm-up run just triggered. But unfortunately, G3s don't move fast.
There.
Also, the
No
fact
chance.
that if you need to, you can interrupt people that are moving is also very convenient.
Don't screw with me.
La la la.
Watch this. Was that okay?
Nuke it off from orbit.
Or from standing over there, which is slightly more accurate.
Hey,
Sentinel number 23.
I'll
within
try.
enemy threat range.
I've never paid attention to that enemy threat range thing.
Let's
Boing!
do this!
It's kind of irrelevant, at least so far.
Yeah, maybe not forever. This looks good.
Go away. Hit.
She really doesn't need warm-up run at
Right?
all.
She's in a ranged unit. Come on, guys.
No, I'm saying I don't need to use it against workers,
Oh, that's more what you meant.
but it's going to be good practice. The skills seem like they'll actually really make the characters individualized.
And that's good.
This could
Sentinel
get
number
out.
21 within enemy threat range.
Please hit. I won't give up.
Ow, 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 ow.
I'm ready. Did I? One down.
I don't know,
Like
did
any
ya?
other punks.
Yuki, that was far more than one.
Here comes the pain!
I like how you just Goomba stomping them all.
Well, G1s are not good with crowds. a Demolisher Blade will take out whatever's in front of them, but that's about it. Though Goomba stomping is all you can do, you know?
Yeah.
Get wrecked! That do it?
Oh, how convenient.
Yeah, let's just try this.
They felt
That was enough.
How was that?
Okay.
Okay, Judo. I still haven't given him something really big and heavy to use, like a really good move.
Number
So
13.
you go up here.
Big mistake, pal.
Huh.
Well then.
I'm wishing that I had counter. I feel like counter would be really good right now.
I agree.
Die already!
Boing!
Get
Gotta do something.
little shit.
Yeah, I agree. Kill them all, etc. I'm thinking somebody needs to go help up here.
I'm thinking you're right.
There. They
But I mean, I still have 3 uses of all this stuff. Can even use score boost when I think we've won.
Warning. Incoming heat signatures from above.
Shoot!
Just watch.
Boom!
That hit.
Come on.
Everybody get to where all the guys are.
Nice.
You took down the missile that was coming to the base
They're like
too.
any other
Yeah, that's what's
boss.
really good about that move. Yeah, these twin tails, these are a problem.
Here comes no way.
What are you doing out there? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Calm down, idiot. I'm invincible.
Just at half health right now.
You're the idiot here. Cut the tough guy act. Just, please be careful. This isn't so hard.
Oh, what were we just saying? Oh,
Oh no!
I'm glad my G1 liking butt decided to only bring one of them.
Yeah. Score. There's still hope.
It looks like this is really just a G4's battlefield,
I've got you now.
and I
Dead.
didn't bring nearly enough of them.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
I love that.
Whoa. Now there's a whole swarm of those things.
Damn it. These little punks piss me off.
Ugh.
Okay,
I'll try.
You think maybe now
Ought to
Flare would
used
be
to fights
good?
by now.
phase plasma EMP.
Oh.
I was trying to hold off on this. I still got 2 more.
What do I do?
You didn't think this was going to be a problem, did you? Run over here and repair, please.
Gotta keep my spirits up.
Returned.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering if you can actually do anything other than Sentry Gun with a G2.
In this specific stage?
Or in general, I don't know. Maybe with upgrades, Juno will be better, like
can I
running
do?
around. It's just too slow. Like normally, I'm a big fan of all-rounders, but it's like the G2 is too slow to be a really good all-rounder.
Uh-huh.
Back me up!
They won't get me.
Because like I tried to have him run to like rush at enemies. No, I guess not in this stage in any case. So.
That's a high quad.
And what's your point?
I'll show you. Was that okay? Guess that got you here.
They're like any other
From
punks.
above.
Hit that about right.
Sentinel number 10. Transmitted.
That was strangely
No point
humble,
of
wasn't it?
making
The ankle switch.
Come on! Yeah!
Yeah!
Sentinel number
Alright,
17
try
within
you.
enemy threat range.
You better wait for that group to appear, and you just kind of rush the mob.
I'm ready. Yes!
There we go.
Gotta keep it together.
I guess it is kind of a lot of micromanaging.
Out with you.
But hence all the, pausing and such.
Yeah.
All right. I won't.
Yakushiji, where were you hit?
I'm fine, Juro. I can still fly.
Please, don't push yourself too hard. You need to fall back.
So this is going to happen every time someone gets to critical health.
Maybe only the first time.
Yeah.
Which I think it's actually a really good touch.
I agree,
No
I
fight
agree.
I can't win.
Now, the missiles aren't the greatest against these guys, but I'm just trying to... Well, yeah, who cares about me getting hit with the missile? I want you to look at my defense. Like, this is fine, I just need to take out the enemies.
Right.
Die! How's that? Give it up!
Kisaragi, save best friend!
Watch this.
See?
They're
Score.
like any other punks. Class is in session.
Boot!
Take it.
I love how they just sail
That's what
off
you
when you
get.
boost them.
Natsuno is about to get beamed.
Oh yeah. It's not too much I can do about it.
Number 13. Enemy. Number 10. Moving out.
Nachon,
Crud.
you okay?
Don't worry, Yuki-chan. I'm fine.
Like I said, not much I could do about it. Wow, I guess this has actually been the most enemies fight backiest.
Stage so far.
You're a mess. We gotta get you out of here. Get you somewhere safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, there's a missile about to hit her.
With an incoming missile, repair seems bad. Flee!
Won't let you. Let's get...
Get lasered!
Here goes. Was that okay?
Okay, I think this is the last freaking one.
Yeah, apparently.
Here you go. Nice.
Yeah, definitely need heavy customization to try and use a G2 like you would use something else. As it stands, it seems like it's only good for sentry guns. But I could see how it would not be.
Number 10. Moving out.
Turn
Right
off!
here. Yeah.
See, it
Still
did.
not used to this thing.
Oh, I don't have enough energy for leg
Keep this
spike.
thing
Uh-oh.
moving.
Yeah. They felt that. I keep my spirit.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
There we go. Definitely the hardest one so far, though it could have just been me being an idiot.
Well, even still, it's good to see him getting tougher.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete.
If I wanted to spam the meta system, I could clear it really well. Spam it right at the beginning,
Yeah.
and then wait until things get overwhelming, and then spam it then.
Yeah.
I can still get one more use out of it, too.
Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending tactical analysis.
The Aegis activated. The city's definitely taken damage,
Oh,
but
sorry.
no casualties.
Back in the days when I ran with my gang, I used to talk about how I wanted to tear this whole city down.
Didn't mean it like this, huh?
Never thought I'd actually end up destroying it in some big robot battle.
But you're still fighting to protect it. There's not much more we can do.
Yeah, who asked you? What the hell would you know about how I feel?
If you're going to lash out at people, could you try not to do it when our lives are at stake?
Yeah, well said.
Who asked you?
Come on, Yuki-chan.
Yeah, Look, I'm sorry. All this shit's just getting to me.
Did we win?
Yeah, oof. I took a lot of damage this time.
Yikes.
That really was a workout.
Yeah, I bet he was the MVP.
Oh, wow, I finally didn't get an S rank.
Probably because of Sentinel damage.
Cool, well, I'll take care of that then. Oh, good, we don't have to pay to unlock Wajima's cronies. Oh,
Well, well.
Alright!
I don't know what we did.
We'll probably just beat that stage.
One of these stages, I hadn't moved over here in a while. Well, I know what we're going to be doing when we get to it. Okay, so now we have meta system at max, score multiplier at max, chip multiplier at max. Still haven't gotten all the things we can buy here, and we still need one more use of meta system, but I think this is good.
I think we're pretty good right now.
Now for that plasma arc fusion cutter.
A man fights with his fists.
So I just looked at the damage of plasma arc fusion cutter, which, to be fair, does require meta system 10. No small feat. See that power? I'm not talking about the EP cost or the horrible wait time, but
No!
Okay.
220 times 50.
This is what I've been able to do with the Demolisher Blade, which annihilates things, and that's...
Oh.
So this thing is more than 4 times more powerful than the Demolisher Blade.
For when something really needs to die.
It should one-shot a high quad from the front.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's disturbing.
Okay, 4 people, including Amiguchi, on the strike team. Let's do it. See if I can get an S rank here.
My Sentinel looks pretty skinny compared to you guys. Don't tell me I got stuck with a wimpy one.
You got one of the flying ones, lady.
Yeah, you got one of the super high mobility ones. Frankly, you would have probably preferred a G1.
Right?
But that's not what you got. I don't know, do you want to trade with Judo? The main character needs to have something that's agile and capable of attack from multiple directions.
Its shoulder gyros can carry up to 600 tons, so it can fly. But it's about a quarter of the weight of a 3rd gen.
What I don't understand is how on earth the flying Sentinel, why they decided to design it with helicopter blades. But then again, I don't know enough about flying gyros principles stuff, so I couldn't tell you if that's actually efficient or interesting or just weird. Or if it makes complete sense.
But hey, that's some crazy mobility, Yuki-chan. Besides, it's got a lot of power in those legs, right?
Yeah.
The spiked heels are powerful pile bunkers. They can also release a high voltage surge to overload enemy internals.
Basta Corrida! Or something like that. Told you they were pile bunkers.
But that requires a massive amount of energy. If you overuse it without any cooldown, you'll find yourself out of power fast.
Didn't that actually happen in the previous battle?
Yes, it did. Because you were using it.
Well, I was using missiles, but anyway. Go forth, Judo. Handle it yourself to the extent that you can. I mean, otherwise I'll never figure out how to do that. And I'll send a G4 to accompany him.
Number 22, advancing. What's optimal?
Oh, that's it? Let's shoot them all.
Hit confirmed. That easy.
Oh.
That's it. That hit. Number 12,
Probably get out
moving
here.
out.
Heat signatures from above.
What next?
Big one coming from the top.
Crud. I guess I'll send Hijiyama there after
Number
all.
12,
Man,
moving
we've
out.
got it rough.
Okay, yeah, Hijiyama wouldn't have been useful over there. Just make a sentry gun, dude.
Back me up.
Here goes.
Hold still.
La 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 la. So is there a battle happening or anything?
Oh, I'm sure they'll pick up any minute now, right?
I'll stop them. Hit. That's my win.
I mean, there's a drum mine there.
I guess life comes at you fast.
There was.
No, it's still there.
Oh, you're right. Well, now we can take it. Ah! Ah! Worst possible outcome.
You're just small fry. How's that? Try it.
C1 Hunter bad.
Brace for combat.
From above.
Mistakes were made.
What? Let's see.
Ah, that's the thing. You just never know what you're gonna get.
You're just small fry.
There, he got some revenge.
Stay calm.
Ah! I just like making that noise.
Nailed it. That's
I like that that's your default with the G4. Just fly in the middle and unleash missiles.
I don't see why I shouldn't.
What's optimal?
It's so good.
Stay on guard.
It's not always the best thing to do. Always.
Oh, a helicarrier.
Good timing.
A Terra carrier. I don't know why you're calling it a helicarrier.
Because it's flying with propellers.
Signal offline.
I now know why you called it a helicarrier. You showed me. Yeah, gotta upgrade movement or something to really get anything out of
I
him.
guess life comes at you fast.
Other than sentry gun spam.
Yeah.
But sentry guns are very powerful. That's why he does it.
I like how you said Hijiyama wasn't useful, but you've been spamming his EMP attractor and it's actually been doing work.
Bow down! They're after me.
Man, we've got it rough.
Like, it wasn't ideal, but it was the thing that I could do.
Here goes. Bullseye. I got him.
I guess these hills, I'll make it work.
Oh, the barrier! Or the barrier guy. Can't remember his name.
They're finished.
I think I'd better get rid of that barrier guy.
Hit confirmed.
Okay.
That easy. The Hydra incoming.
What now?
Oh, that was my sentry gun shooting, okay. I was scared for a second.
Hold still. Nice.
What?
Come on,
I
Hijiyama.
gotta think.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it with Juro. You just wait.
Number 2.
This kind of damage wasn't in my projections. Must have miscalculated.
Ready to give up then? We can always call it here.
Apologies, Professor. But this game's not over yet.
Yeah.
Highly interesting. Professor, is it?
Hijiyama-kun, that impacted your driving system. Your
Oh, you do
output's
get it.
dropping
We've
fast.
gotten this one before.
Oh, okay, okay.
Less power, huh? Well, that just means it's a fair fight now.
I'll adjust the settings to get your output back up, but one more hit
I
like
guess
that,
at this
and you're
point,
done.
we can't ignore
I
the
guess
enemies.
life comes
Yeah.
at you fast.
Oh, I mean, I can heal and such, so this means I probably won't S-rank it without being intelligent about it. But that means that I should also probably stop trying to consecutive battle and...
Yeah. Just take everything full force.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
Yeah, you're fine, dude. So let's start with this.
How's that? A fine hit!
Let's just get out of there.
Locked on. Good. How many down?
See, the fewer guys that are present, the more damage it'll do to a single target.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the more guys that are present,
The less-
it can still shoot down a cloud of 36 dudes. So, like, it's actually effective no matter what you need from it. Okay, here we go, finally! Plasma Arc Fusion Cutter!
Doria!
I mean, though looking at it, it's not like that epic, but it's still amazing.
Just watch. How's that?
Move!
They're down.
One shot.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
City 100%, because we're not firing missiles everywhere.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending technical analysis.
Oh!
Looks like they changed targets. Now they're going for another terminal a ways off.
You guys go on ahead. I'm giving my Sentinel a break for repairs. I'll go find a motorcycle nearby and catch up.
Stealing bikes again? Thought you said you were gonna stop that shit.
I see. So when Amiguchi said, screw it, I'm going to become a different type of person, he really kind of went all the way. Hence his friendship with Nenji.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't say it like that. I'm just borrowing it. Cut me some slack, man. It's an emergency.
That's actually very true. This is like requisitioning.
Yeah!
Could you give me a ride?
You're dismounting too, Shinonome-senpai? Sure, let's go.
You're gonna let her ride behind you?
She's not going to shoot him in the back.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Don't tell me you're...
No, dumbass, I am not jealous. I got places to be.
That's the last of them, right?
I did eat a lot of damage,
We got through it.
but I took a lot of damage. Yeah, I didn't think so. If they want me to do damage avoidance, because I don't have a problem with avoiding damage to the terminal.
Right.
Okay, no, I get you. That's what they want for an S rank. I better take care of these. I'm not gonna bother showing you me
Right.
S ranking them. That's pointless. Almost have as many mystery points as I started with.
We do now, actually.
Yeah, and all these consecutive battles, it's a lot of points. think there's only one more left.
Yep, it's a boss wave.
And then we'll move on to the next area, whatever that means, and we'll be under, like, probably around 45% of destruction done. So this will be the last battle that we do. Frankly, Billy, I don't even remember at this point if we said, I'll get the S rank later, or what, but we ended up getting the S ranks, and it hurt. But finally, I got rid of my like, 21 battle consecutive bonus. It's gone now.
Well, we can only use specific people on this team.
But I had to get rid of it, or otherwise I just would have kept wanting to play pissant little battles for the giant score bonus. But oh my god, we've got so much. I mean, we've only got 9,060 now, but just in case, we learned everything but all the score boost stuff for the meta system.
But everything else is back.
And several people, at least early on, like the G1s, have like some of their best moves. Nenji's hyper condenser to make his demolisher blade even better. Hijiyama has counter, and then composite ceramic armor, which is the only thing that damages Hijiyama is being in the middle of 1,000 dudes. So now he's immune to that.
And can counterattack. And
well, really, that's about all we got. Oh wait. And A's forced cooling device to just make him have more turns. Which is exactly what a super fast G1 really wants.
Yeah.
Great! Now, only
Let's
bring
go.
G1, G4.
Someone's gotta do it.
There we go.
Yeah, considering who I'm bringing, who I'm bringing is what I think I said. I should not bring Megami. Good luck, folks. Time for a boss. And this is the last battle we're doing for a while.
Right.
That's a hefty chunk of them we've taken out. They can't have infinite numbers. Shouldn't we have put them on the defensive by now?
They might have infinite numbers.
And you also have no basis for that assumption.
Something like that. You should have at least made a dent, but somehow...
Now we're going to introduce the factory that makes more of them.
But what does it make more of them from?
Yeah.
The answer to that will be very important for figuring out what it is that's going on or that we need to do.
Yeah.
Goto-kun found the math on how many kaiju were produced.
Huh.
But those figures aren't matching up with what we're seeing.
You don't say.
By now, you've taken down more than we ever thought were made.
Maybe his numbers were off.
No, the math was based on the factory in 2105 running at full capacity. Our own projections corroborated what he found.
Then, what does this mean? Why are there so many?
Wait, what's that?
Warning. Daimon signatures identified.
Woo!
Enemy in range.
It walks? The darn thing walks.
Strange. That kaiju isn't in our data. It must be a new model.
Hey, the signals are picking up fast. Oh, shit. Is that thing making more?
It looks like a walking oil rig.
Yeah, that's not a kaiju. It's an oil rig on legs.
I know this one. It wasn't meant for land or terraforming. It was in the data for interstellar development.
Then again, none of these are kaiju. They're
Of
machines.
course.
But
Of
anyway.
course.
An RPF. That's a roving production facility. Guess we know how they boosted their numbers now.
I see. The Deimos were probably intended to terraform other planets for human civilization.
Makes sense.
And these are what would be sent down to make more from the materials gathered from the planet.
Right, but that's very plausible. That makes sense. I still want to know what the RPF is making Deimos out of.
Yes, that's important.
Here we go.
Show you.
Playboy's not going to be so useful. Only one girl. 16,000 hit points, that's kind of a lot. Nenji might actually be able to one-shot it. Also, this thing isn't armored.
And it's not as big as I thought it would be compared to a Sentinel.
That's gigantic. That is absolutely enormous.
Wasn't a Sentinel just 30 meters?
Just 30 meters? What do you want to compare that to? Like, I will help with this.
Well, okay, how big is it compared to a mobile suit?
How big is what?
The RPF.
Compared to a mobile suit?
Yeah.
Almost the size of a Gundam battleship?
Never mind.
Yeah, that is gigantic.
Okay.
Now, it's not the size of a battleship, That's almost.
I keep forgetting the Sentinels are bigger than mecha units I'm familiar with and used to.
Right, a Sentinel is about twice the overall size of a mobile suit from Gundam.
Okay.
Can't win.
I haven't entirely gotten the hang of
What's the
movement
plan?
yet.
No fight, I can't win.
What I mean is of how not how to move, like that's pretty obvious.
Right.
But how I should move.
Yeah.
Die! Nice!
I mean, really, nothing can survive 3 G1s running at it.
Stay calm.
That's probably why they told you to bring them.
Number 22 advancing.
We're sitting
Sentinel
duck
number
guard.
21 within enemy threat range.
Boot!
How's that? I'm in range.
Ta-da!
Hit. Take this.
Boot!
Did that do it?
Here goes.
And I think that's everything.
Bingo. That's
No.
some power.
Still 1 G-molar.
I'll get rid of it when I can. Wow, that increased the range of Demolisher Blade was not a joke. So some of it will go to the G-molar. What's the power with the hypercondenser? 80 times 72?
Jesus!
Die already! Got him!
See ya.
No, guess I couldn't one-shot it, but
If it was a back attack, maybe.
it is making stuff.
Move.
Yeah, I can see it like popping out dudes.
It's trying really
Target
hard.
Destroyed.
Okay, what's the plan?
Maybe it'll get a chance to put out something threatening.
They're targeting this space.
Within enemy threat.
You just hang out there.
I'm used to fights by now.
It's a bit expensive, but I'll just go ahead and finish it. This is the end.
Well, unless another one appears.
No, of that thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I was not moving the other.
Of RPF Daimo signature.
Finally.
Really?
Oh, there'll be
Managed
more.
to take it out.
Don't relax yet. Judging by the jump in numbers, there's no way it was just the one.
Warning. Daimo signatures identified. Enemy in range.
Alright then.
Looks like that one's manufacturing drill flies.
Oh, that's terrible!
What a nightmare. Machines giving birth to increase their numbers?
I see. They've each got a specialty.
Number 20, moving out.
Let's start by thinning out the numbers a bit.
Don't miss. Nailed it.
Now I'll fire the arm-mounted conversion lasers to try and take out the drill
I'll
flies.
stop them. That easy.
That'll do.
My turn now.
Aw, poor baby.
You are done. That work?
Warning. Daimo signatures identified. Enemy in range.
Uh-oh.
That one's probably assigned to a single kaiju type 2.
More of those flies?
No, this one looks like it's churning out twin tails.
That's the bad one. Twin tails are the things that have basically done all the damage that I've ever really taken, unless I've been in a cloud of 300 dudes.
Right. Missile barrage incoming!
Better put on a show for Yuki-chan.
Better move out
What
of
now?
the way from... He's about to eat something, or
Yeah,
it's in
there's
the...
2 missiles coming at him.
Hope I
Oh,
can
well-
pull my weight.
If it's missiles, in that case, I'll just shoot the missiles down.
Bingo! Oh, no, you don't.
Ah,
don't let
Gatling
up.
gun! I was right the first time, and then I should have moved him out of the way.
That was my fault.
You're right, it was!
I'll make it work.
Oh man, it's so fantastic to not have to worry about taking responsibility for errors when I can blame it on you!
No room for hesitation.
Shut up.
Here goes. How was that?
Number 10
Rapid
machines.
Ah!
hit confirmed.
Quit making new guys over there! See, look at it, I just need one more turn.
Man,
that
we
do
got
it?
it rough.
No, maybe 2 more turns.
Don't miss. Bullseye. That's some power.
Warning. Daimo signatures identified. Enemy in range.
This one's making high quads.
Again.
Ah!
Oh no!
This RPF looks like it's working on drum mines.
I mean, normally I use G3s to blow up drum mines, or use a G1 to boot a couple, but...
Those self-destructing ones? Just our luck.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, things are getting a little challenging now.
Let's try this deploy 4 Type 98s.
Hell yeah!
See what you can do over here.
Still not used to this thing.
It's almost freaking down!
Give it up.
How's the Sentinel?
Okay, I took out the last of the stinking drill flies.
Move. How was that?
Woo!
Neutralized.
termination of RPF Dymo signature.
Oh, more drill flies!
Okay, one more got out, but it's on a sliver of health.
Where are these Type 98?
They're right there.
That's them?
They're
Wonder what
moving out. They're ground types. Remember, they gotta navigate the terrain.
Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do. Okay.
Well, they're basically bipedal tanks, so...
An amateur.
If I rush them, though,
Number 12, moving out.
Damn Caillou.
Okay.
rush attack will actually
What
be
now?
really useful on them.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Same thing with these guys.
Number 10,
Stay
moving
on
out.
guard. Good timing. Good.
Boom.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Oh, this is no big deal.
Yeah, but one of the mines is about to blow up on the Type 98 within range of the terminal.
We'll see what it does. Boing!
Find it!
I'm still in the
let's
range
do
of some
this.
hits, though.
Here you go. That do it? Say your
Excellent.
prayers.
They're like any other punks.
I'm going to assume that something that I have to spend a lot of money on in order to summon them in the first place isn't going to be worthless. I guess I wouldn't really know. I'm certainly not going to worry about babying them.
Right.
And back attack.
Let's do this. Take it.
Always think ahead. Threat range.
Come on, Hijiyama.
How's this?
Oh well, element of surprise still triggered. Oh, it doesn't do any damage! He's immune to Gatling guns now!
Go composite
I'll
armor!
make it work.
Yeah!
Yes!
I didn't really do that much.
Stands proud.
Maybe I should have run for a back, but I couldn't reach from there.
Okay.
How much is this gonna do? 3,200. How many hit points does it have left?
No point.
Okay, yeah.
What do I do?
If I can get a back attack with rush attack, I think I'll get it.
There we go.
Here comes the pain.
Dang!
Take it.
Type 98, do something.
I think they're still moving it. Wow,
Better
they're
put on a show
slow.
for Yuki-chan.
Yeah, I can see why you wouldn't want to use them.
Like, it'd be useful against something close to the terminal.
Man,
Would
you
it? I don't even know how they attack.
Number 20.
Good timing.
Bam, bam.
That easy. That's that.
Oh, with element of surprise, that
What's the
dealt
plan?
some good damage.
Jeez. It's trying to flee from you, David.
Die already.
Boot, boot, boot.
Yeah. See ya.
termination of
Bam!
RPF Dymo signature.
Fuck it!
Nenji destroyed them.
He waltzed in there and he showed them what was good.
He
Number 21.
destroyed them. Are you serious? I still can't get a back attack. All right.
Take this. How's that?
Are we winning?
Yeah.
Hold still.
Boom.
Nice. I got it.
Oh, I got
How's the
whatever was
Sentinel?
coming out. And this will be the finishing blow.
Good.
Boom.
How many left? No point overthinking it.
More? Really?
Wait, did we miss a grunt?
Sentinel number 10.
Okay.
Confirmed termination of RPF Dymo signature.
Okay, there we go. That was a piece of cake. But then again,
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete.
what are those 98s doing?
They're just moving so slowly.
Anyway, restricting me to G4s and G1s is actually a benefit. They're the ones that I want to use.
Can you hear me?
Aha.
All Sentinel pilots, please listen to me.
What the? Hey, ain't she that singer from TV?
Miyuki Inaba. We're lucky to have her.
I mean, she looks like Ryoko with this image, you know?
It's just the hair that makes you say that.
Yeah.
Makes us say that.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not trying to say that I did not say that repeatedly because I did.
I'm going to try reaching the mainframe. If I can, this nightmare will finally end.
That's right, the idol will befriend the aliens. We're getting all Macross up in.
Oh, I was thinking of Megazone 2-3, which I'm sure nobody has ever heard of, but it was really influential at the time. I mean, it pretty much was the inspiration for the Matrix.
Huh.
But I can't do it without help. I need you to protect the terminals from Daimo's intrusion.
More like, I want to know why her reaching the mainframe will end it.
Yeah.
Does something about the ship have to do with Daimo's construction? And if so, why are they separate then?
You're fixing the mainframe? You mean the big underground computer?
I see. So this is Okino's last resort.
Your survival hinges on this. If Universal Control can finish processing my commands, you'll all get through this alive.
Processing my commands. You mean an AI idol that's begging for help, which is Megazone 2-3?
If we can keep the Daimos from interrupting the process before the mainframe destroys your world, we can save everyone. I just need time. The rest is up to you. Please, protect the terminals from the Daimos.
Man,
Woot.
this is rough.
Great success.
I guess that means we're done with battles for a while, too.
Yeah, there's no way we can get to the next area until we pass a lock or something.
Surely.
Well,
Yeah.
Kisaragi, hope you're watching out there.
Nenji destroyed the enemies and also took no damage.
I know! He just murdered them too fast.
I mean, really, Hijiyama and Amiguchi didn't take much damage either. There we go. $18 mystery points seems good. Very good. Can't do any more until we're at 30% overall story progress. Everything in S rank. Life looks good. Huh. I just wonder if she is an AI idol. Maybe she's not. It does harvest matter around it as material.
Yeah.
We've got 18 mystery points.
We've got 25 mysteries.
So let's use a couple. North Building Fire.
Seems important.
Ever since this incident, Natsuno Minami stopped showing up at school. 2025 Kaiju Invasion. Okay, this is the one where Juno Izumi died. Nightmare. Right, that's what I thought. The ex-Terminator dream.
I don't even remember anyone mentioning Bankara.
Ah, I see. I've never heard of this, but I understand.
Oh.
So that's where that came from. Well, like the delinquent thing.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't know if it's the same bum from Bancho, but that would explain... You know what? I'm not going to really try and worry about it. This isn't going to be something I can easily explain, nor do I truly understand it myself, but I think I get the idea. Neat. I learned something.
Any day in which you learn something isn't a complete waste.
Okay, now this stuff had to do with A.
Yeah.
Now we have those numbers, in case we need them at some point. And let's do those documents in the nurse's office. And I think that is enough for now. That puts us at 16% analysis and 44% destruction. We do have enough time to poke around a little bit here.
Yeah.
So let's do it. See if we can get Kisaragi's prologue done. Just kind of looking at the percentages of everybody, you know.
Oh man!
There's a man walking towards me.
Another one! They've already got like 4 at the intersection.
Are you this amused by a telephone?
Who knows how much she remembers
Fair
from
point.
where she's from, which is 2024.
That's a good point.
So she might be like har har, or she might be seriously, oh goody phone booths. because he doesn't have her memories. We don't know.
That's true.
Considering that Megumi still pines for Juno Izumi,
It's safe to assume she remembers something of it?
maybe not.
How many phone booths do they really need?
Well, Megumi, sure, but not Kisaragi.
Yeah.
Whoa. That bus is so old.
Yeah, she has her
What am
memories.
I even looking at?
Yeah.
And all these cars are so blocky. They look so weird.
No one's flying around on a hover skateboard? This is weird.
No, it's just a welcome to the 80s thing.
Oh, I think I've seen signs like that before. They're just like in those retro videos I've seen under the Showa era tag.
Yes, because this is the Showa period.
This is kinda surreal. Even the stoplights here are huge.
Time travel's a hell of a drug.
Frankly, Showa has some really good stuff in it. Once you get past Showa and into Heisei, Japanese media starts getting a lot more polished, but there's something kind of like raw and like creative about Showa stuff, like stuff from the 80s and late 70s. Many of my favorite things are from that period. The 80s were really good for movies, like everywhere. Consider Gundam is one of the Showa things that I'm talking about. Then we have something like Alien and Aliens.
Oh yeah.
Those are fantastic movies.
It's great that those are the only movies in the series.
Stop wandering off on your own, Kisaragi.
Wait, okay, for real though. They seriously haven't invented smartphones yet? This is so crazy. How do they even talk to each other?
With their mouths. Or you call them on the phone. I mean, I hate phone calls, but I didn't when I was a kid or like a teenager.
Whoa. Oh my god. We really are in the 80s. I can't believe that hair.
I remember seeing that in a museum.
What?
Dude, it's a pompadour. You have to find it amazing.
Sorry, I just can't stop laughing.
It's the law.
What even is that? A pompadour? The Showa era's so weird.
And what the hell are you laughing at? Huh?
Your hair, duh. I just said.
You trying to start shit?
And Goto's like, oh my god.
Please excuse us.
But this means that Goto comes from the future as well. I'm not surprised, but we know nothing about him.
I know. We
Literally nothing.
literally nothing.
Except that he's been shot as a witch.
And was kind of the one organizing the Sentinel fights that we've been doing.
That we've been doing
Yeah.
anyway, because he's said to have command experience.
Yeah.
But that's it. We know that on the box art, he's followed around by Chihiro Morimura, the little girl version.
Because we have to specify.
I'm afraid she's a little... well, she has difficulty with social interaction.
No, she really doesn't, but here, you know...
Hey! Don't make me sound like some kind of weirdo.
Please, carry on.
Carry on, young delinquent. Go forth and continue delinquenting.
I'll give her a talking to once we're home.
She will never insert your checks notes pompadour again.
Goddamn freaks.
Yes, sir, your checks notes pompadour is extremely normal. Yes, normal. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Are you okay, David?
No, that's what Goto is doing.
Are you okay, Goto?
It worked.
Well, there goes my day.
Oh God, somebody didn't like my hair. My day is ruined.
I think more he wanted to start a fight, and that's what he's disappointed over.
He did not want to start a fight with a girl.
Oh,
Not
fair
a
enough.
delinquent. Like, delinquents go to war for somebody trying to fight a girl.
Stop causing problems.
Unless they're girl delinquents, that's different.
Yeah.
But you have to
Wajima and Yuki.
You have to actually be a girl delinquent, a skebon. You can't mix it up.
I'm learning so much important culture here.
Yeah, it's really important to understand this stuff. Vitally important to your life.
You realize we're only here with the help of this era's facilitators.
What does that mean?
Facilitators, then. This era's Tetsuya Ida and Morimura, but however many of them there are.
If we're to be accepted here, we must respect the place.
This is really important.
Yeah.
We're essentially foreign refugees. Don't forget that.
Yeah, that's true.
Sakura High. I trust you know where to find it? It's the same school. I expect you'll adjust quickly.
That is not my school. Everyone from that class is old enough to be my mom. Don't act like it's the same. We left mine back in 2025.
Kisaragi-kun, I understand your situation, but I need you to cooperate.
So in 2025, I would have turned 16 next month. But now, I'm way back in 1985. So like, how old am I, technically?
That's an interesting way to look at it. Tying your age to the calendar date versus tying your age to how long you've been alive. It's a distinction that I've never considered because it can only come up in time travel fiction.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever seen anybody make the distinction, but wouldn't it just be how old you've been?
Yeah, just how long you've been around. That would be how it works.
But that's not how she thinks. You narrow-minded slob.
I'm sorry.
So, about those facilitators.
Yeah, about those facilitators.
You mean Shikishima? The military corporation? All they care about is getting their hands on future technology. You sure we're not being used?
That is not your concern.
Now, I feel like it should be.
Would like to hear more about them.
Take me back to my own time.
I thought I explained this already. The world was destroyed.
Okay, fine. Let's say that's true. I've still gotta go help my mom and dad.
They won't be there. It's already too late.
What does that mean?
I doubt you'd get the clearance to time jump anyway.
That another one of their orders?
Yeah.
I didn't want to get dragged into this.
It's true that she got dragged into it and is now forced to comply with a bunch of orders and commands that she never signed up for, but what's she supposed to do?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to just take it? Whatever you say?
I don't mind her being mad. I'm not gonna look down on her for that. But ultimately, she has to get this out of her system and then be cooperative,
So
you
she
know?
can move on.
Right. Which we know she does.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Precisely. You should count yourself lucky to have escaped with us.
I remember seeing that company in the news back in 2025. They make everything from fridges to missiles. They've got tons of factories across the world.
Even walking ones.
Oi, no they don't!
I never saw it myself. The world was destroyed, apparently.
Remember that what we saw here, where Tetsuya Ida confessed that he was the person who had always been a fan of Tomi Kisaragi. Well, yes, his name was Fate, but just the name doesn't matter. There's no reason to remember it. That's before what Tomi Kisaragi is currently talking about. Stuff happened here. And then we get to the boy from the future, and this is what Tomi Kisaragi right now is currently talking about. But you see, the world was destroyed here. Right?
Yeah.
The world was also destroyed up here. So she's saying she doesn't remember it, but she's not talking about this when she did see the world be destroyed and remembered it. She's talking about a different time. You see?
Yeah.
You get it, right?
No, I understand.
What do I even say to that? Yeah, cool. Got it.
Yeah, there's clearly something weird going on here.
Still, even if I begged to go check it out, something tells me they aren't gonna let me. What I need is a little leverage over them.
You can't get leverage over them.
I gotta make them an offer they can't refuse.
Until further notice, here are your orders. Do not act on your own. Remain inconspicuous. And for now, simply attend school as usual.
Look, you have to do the be inconspicuous part. You can't just run around harassing people thinking they're not real or laughing at technology and then saying, if I only had my own, because you don't have that technology. And if you just laugh at everybody for being weird because they're from 40 years before your time, everyone will hate you.
Am I clear?
I'm curious. Why does she need to remain inconspicuous? conspicuous. Doesn't that imply that there's something here other than Shikishima Industries that she would need to not draw attention of?
Well, we know about, like, the SIU investigating
Oh,
Shikishima
good point.
Industries.
Okay.
But
I'd
not-
actually forgotten that detail.
But not just that, it could get her into trouble. If she's like, I'm from the future, everybody, check it out. I'm gonna make some claims about what's gonna happen and why. Telling you what the future is like, you know, trying to do some type of John Titor figure, then that could lead to very bad things happening.
All right, that makes sense. No, that makes sense.
There's every reason not to spit. She must not spit. That's why she has to be inconspicuous.
Usami-chan, did you check out all those books? What are they?
I have to learn where I am and why.
Stack of books.
Stack of books.
So everything back home's been destroyed? Yeah, right. I'll believe it when I see it. I gotta get leverage and go back to my own time.
At least she's motivated. Ultimately, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Shikishima's a conglomerate with political ties. They made it big during the Meiji modernization. You always see their branches on Employer of the Year lists. Back in the Meiji era, they were shipbuilders, but they expanded into aviation and a bunch of other things. During the war, they did a lot of weapons R&D, and now they make everything from home appliances to rockets. Shikishima Industries is just one of those branches. Their machinery is known all over the world. Hey, do you mind if I take a look?
Please do. Otherwise, I'll never know what they are, unless you tell me.
They're not that interesting. I just want a peek. Let's see. Business Quarterly? Corporate Guides. Economic Reports. This is impressive, Usami-chan. Are you studying for a career in business?
It's what it looks like.
Not really.
Why is she using that? I thought she was going to be getting cultural stuff.
Right?
I was kinda looking for some leverage.
She's trying to dig up dirt on Shikishima Industries.
You know, dirt on some big shady corporation.
She's remarkably simple-minded and straightforward.
So then I could, like, control them a little.
Just a little.
Huh?
Remember what was said about not spicking?
Yeah, I'm sorry. There is definitely some con-spicking going on. Inconspicuous, not con-spicking.
Usami-chan, that's a little weirder than I was expecting. I could do this in a snap if I had internet here. Manually searching through books? So inconvenient. Internet?
No, there's something really good about it. You just have to learn how to search through a book.
Yeah.
Without reading the book and with your hands.
It's a useful skill to develop.
Yeah.
Like, you know, net profits, big business talk, or something.
You people addicted to Control F. I mean, I use it too, but...
I've been meaning to tell you. I found a cafe with some amazing-looking cakes. Shall we go there after school? Sounds good. Those crepes from yesterday are gonna be hard to beat, though. Back home, they went a little too crazy with the toppings. Sometimes simple is best. Good point. Crepes would be nice, too. Do you think we could get both?
I mean, this is kind of why you're worried about your figure.
I scoured the whole library for reference materials. Wasn't hard to find things on Shikishima, but it's just like stock market stuff. I should have known.
Did you think you could just check out Back Alley Business Quarterly and find all the shady info about, like, Microsoft or something going on here?
Apparently so. Incidentally, the way that you scan books looking for the info that you're looking for is not Control F. Oh, you can use Control F, but you have to do stuff first. The first thing you do is you read the introduction to the book, and then you read the conclusion of the book. Then you look at all the section headings, and then you dig into it. If you want to read the book cover to cover, more power to you. But if you're trying to do research, like for school or something, you don't have time for that.
Yeah,
you need to read the introduction and the conclusion to see what the book is actually making as its argument.
That'll give you a foundation for what to look for.
And a way to expect what you're going to find. Like, oh, given that the book tells me I should do this, and these chapter headings talk about this, the thing that I am interested in that is relevant to what I'm doing can be found in this location if it's going to be in this book. So
yeah.
And you use the index and the glossary and stuff. For a given paper or something in college, you might have to go through like 30, 40 of them.
Ugh.
But it's not really that long as you do it like that. If you just go control F'ing, you don't have the
context?
Yeah, exactly. You don't develop getting the context of the book from the introduction and the conclusion. I'm only talking about like nonfiction researchy books.
Yeah.
Because if you're having to write papers on actual works of fiction, well, you have to read the fiction.
Right,
you can't skip that. Anyway, who cares? Not me.
Let's move on.
Nothing I could use as leverage. Check her out. How does one person sleep that much?
Really?
Hey, Miwako. I know this is random, but there's this company called Shikishima Industries. You know anything about them?
I would genuinely be shocked if she did.
I'm sure she knows they exist.
Shikishima. They're the ones who make ships and things, right? I have this old friend. His father works for them, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Seriously? Miwako, can you do me a favor? I want you to introduce me. Sure. Yes. Those big megacorps always have shady stuff hiding in their HQ.
I don't think some random person who is the child of a regular employee is going to know how to destroy them.
One step closer to getting the dirt.
This is what happens when you rely on the internet to find information.
Well, it's a good place to start. Since I've been lecturing on academic topics, we're kind of out of time, so we'll cut it here. But we're done with all the side stuff, and we're just going to be hitting the remembrance for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, see you next time.
We'll try and dig up some dirt on Shikishima by talking to the child of an employee who probably is like a janitor there or something. After all, what better way to find the dirt than to talk to a janitor?
Huh. Not entirely implausible, but no.